Hello, welcome to my podcast. Today I'm joined by George, Callum and Luke.
Wagwan.
And
Oh shit.
you stole George's line.
You did steal my line. There we go.
And today we're gonna be talking about whether alcohol should be viewed as a dangerous drug or not. So first of all, I'm gonna give it to Callum to talk about his opinion.
My opinion on drugs. They're alright, aren't they? I mean, depends what you're taking, really. Like, I've never taken, like, as a fully fledged Christian, I can safely say I do take a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
I haven't done coke. I haven't done.
Oh, why not? You're missing out. You're missing out.
I know. LSD is next on the line.
Yeah. XC as well.
I've only ever done WKD,
Shit drug.
Jaeger, any alcohol. If it has alcohol in it, I will drink it. I have done weed, marijuana.
I have done weed.
Oh my god.
I've done the weed.
Oh my god.
I have smelled ecstasy. It actually does have a smell if you put a bit of milk in it.
Oh.
Yeah, don't ask that one.
I'm not gonna.
Because that was a dreadful day. I'm not going into it.
Oh yeah.
I still have
It's a story for another time.
I still have the rectal scars.
Rectum scars. Kind of got frisky.
Trying to cross the border, be like. I think those are the only two things I've ever really done. To be honest,
Yeah.
like, I kind of really don't care who knows. Like, obviously, like what the police gonna do?
Arrest you.
No, they're not. They don't have any evidence.
Yeah.
You just said it. They've got
No, if
fucking.
I told them, yeah, I've done weed, they can't arrest me.
Oh, no, they wouldn't-
I've already
no.
done it,
Yeah.
and if I don't have it on me, like,
They're
they
gonna
can't-
fucking slice
they
you open,
can't
get out
do
your
shit.
system.
Yeah. No. How dare you?
They are-
Fucking cut him.
It's like a live autopsy. Like, there's the weed.
Yeah, they're just sucking out your fucking body like a like fucking Hoover or some
Are you
shit.
sucking my body?
What's that?
Are you sucking?
Right, moving on.
Who's
Lads.
sucking
Are
your
you,
body?
are you one
Jeffrey
for
Epstein.
sucking? You want-
Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein is
He
all
was-
over
he had a
Callum.
whole island.
Yeah,
he had a whole island.
They had a whole island just for sucking Callum's body.
Jeffrey Epstein, suck and fuck.
All right, let's get
Let's
get-
snap fuck Jeffrey Epstein.
right. Let's get back onto
Single Jeffrey Epsteins in your area.
yeah, ready to fuck.
All
All right, Luke, what's your opinion
On drugs.
on alcohol? Like, if alcohol should be
alcohol.
seen as like a drug.
Oh, we were just talking about alcohol.
Well, we
Fuck.
can talk. We're talking about other drugs
Fuck.
as well. Like,
Okay.
it's
Can't
cool.
just expose myself
Alcohol
there.
being.
Oh well.
It's
Don't worry,
alright, innit? Like,
Stinky.
I'm not the biggest drinker myself personally.
Yeah,
I don't.
I wish I could say the same.
Boo.
Smoke weed, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Gang shit.
What about you, George? Oh, sorry.
No.
Basically, don't think it should be viewed as a drug,
Yeah.
but it's a gateway drug. Do you
Ooh.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I get you.
know,
I
where
get
it's
you.
Do you
if
smoke
you're-
your dead nan's
if you're-
ashes?
Yeah, but if you're like
Same,
a
mate.
little bit drunk and someone's like, "It's a bit of gear," you know, you're more like
You're gonna say yes, aren't you?
you're
Because
more
you're off your
likely to
nut.
be like,
Wait, gear?
yeah.
Wait, what did you take?
No, he's not saying
George
he took
is
anything. He's
you're-
saying
Oh.
like when you're drunk,
No,
like
George
you're
is
more
funny
likely
when
to
he's
say
drunk,
yes
man.
to like
I'm a
have drugs
Christian.
than when you're
I
not.
remember, like, one
Oh.
of the first times we got George drunk
No.
at Casey's party.
Awful.
This guy, he
Awful.
got sent home pretty much
Yeah, no,
by
I went out
Casey's
in
mum.
style.
You just
What did
came
you What
outside,
did you
were
do
sick
then?
Everywhere.
Oh shit, is
I
it?
had
What was you drinking?
vodka straight and
This
red
is
wine.
not-
The whole time he was
Red
Red
wine?
wine.
Did you just say?
Red wine.
laying on his girlfriend's tits.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I had a great time.
That is mental.
Do you know?
That the
Great
thing is when you're
time.
mixing isn't a good idea, but when you're mixing fucking
Yeah, it
vodka
is.
into red wine,
Red
it's
wine.
just
It's
It's
like.
a great fucking idea. Have you ever done it before? Like, jeez.
Well, yeah, George has.
No,
And fucking.
I did not have a good time.
It's
no.
George is an alcoholic virgin.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
haven't drunk like that again, have you?
not properly, no.
Oh,
Not like proper.
I've got to say, yeah, like
Listen
being
out.
drunk is fun.
it is fun.
yeah.
Like you know, like obviously, like alcohol is viewed as like dangerous thing, especially if you're addicted. But like you do only live once, and like you've kind of got to enjoy like
YOLO.
exactly like YOLO it. Like you're gonna regret not getting pissed when you was a kid just because like you was worried. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're older, like you can't go out every night with your mates. Like you're gonna regret not getting like pissed and like not having that kind of fun instead of being the boring one and staying out of it.
Getting drunk's all fun and games until someone tells you a couple of days ago that you started making moves on them and you just didn't know about it whatsoever. Like, sorry, I was drunk. Like, bitch, were you? Like,
Yeah.
really? Really? Like the amount of times I've heard people be like, "Oh, they've like cheated on people at parties because they were too drunk." Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry,
not an
I
That is
excuse.
the
I don't
worst
care if you're
excuse.
drunk. If you're like, there's no such thing as too drunk.
I
You always have
remember
consciousness when you're drunk.
Unless you've passed out.
I was talking to a
Okay,
girl.
yeah.
I feel like if a serious situation happens, if you're pissed.
Oh, I was
Oh, sorry. But when if a serious situation happens and you're pissed or like whatever, like your adrenaline kind of takes over and you actually do, or you are able to focus more. Like you can't make an excuse like, oh no, I was so drunk, I didn't know what was going on. Like if something serious happens that you're interested
There's
in,
no
like
part of adrenaline in my body that makes me want to go, oh yeah, I've got a girlfriend. Let's go to a
So,
party. Let's go
yeah.
to a party and just
Yeah, if
fuck
you've got-
the host
yeah.
sister.
yeah,
Well, I was talking to a girl and she was like, "Well, if you was drunk and you cheated on me, I'd understand." So what?
Eh?
I, that's the
So
thing.
I
I
could
would,
go and cheat on you and tell you I was drunk, and
you'd be fine with
it.
that. I mean, that's a good thing.
That's
in a way.
better for you.
Yeah, and it looks like.
no.
Like
Nah.
fucking.
'Cause you
oh,
I'm
do
not
what
with
you
her
want.
now, just to say.
Yeah, no.
But even, but
That
even,
is
yeah,
not the
that's
girl
what I
I
say.
want.
Yeah,
I wonder why.
yeah, she's my wife now. No, but like, no, but like,
Oh, babe, I'm so sorry. Like, I went to London, just bought like
I
six
was
fucking hookers.
drunk.
look, I was
so
look,
out of it. I'm so sorry. Can we actually have like forgive sex? Like, after
look.
I
I had
got
a
on the
slurp
day?
of, I had a slurp of
Yeah,
blue
babe, sure, why
WKD.
not?
Like
Yeah,
I was
okay.
off my fucking rails, and yeah,
And
I
one
did fuck your
Budweiser.
mum and your nan. But look, we can look past it because I was drunk, right? Oh yeah, of course, babe. Don't worry. Come on, let's go upstairs and you can shag me. Okay, thank you. Like it doesn't,
if
you know what I
Nan
mean? It
was
doesn't
in the
fucking
grave?
work like that.
What if her nan was in the grave? You
Well,
you have
What
a really
about
hard
you,
time
like,
she
explaining that.
she might go right. Look, we need to think about it. Like she.
What
might
about
be
you
like,
know when you're like drunk to the point and you wake up in the morning and you just don't remember what happened
Yeah.
like, last night?
No.
Then
Well,
is
yeah.
the only point I'd be like,
That's kind of an
you
ex-
literally cannot remember anything you've done, so you can kind of go, well, I was not in control with what I was doing.
Yeah.
Cheating on you.
Yeah.
Like,
I have a really good example of not remembering what you do. Like I have never ever. I've always been a conscious drinker. I always know what
Yeah,
I'm doing.
that's
even
fair
though
enough.
even if I'm completely drunk, I know what I'm doing, and I
Yeah,
can be
yeah.
sensible and like sober
Yeah,
myself up a
yeah.
little bit.
I
to
think
make sure I'm
everyone
fine.
can be though.
Everyone.
no,
Because
I-
people-
there's some people.
No, but
why
I
not?
believe no, but I don't think that. I just
Some.
think people get drunk and enjoy
Some.
it. So they act like fucking idiots when they don't have to be. They just act like idiots because they're drunk,
Yeah, if you
and they
a-
have that excuse
the
to go,
thing
"Yeah,
is,
I was
though,
drunk."
There's
Yeah.
two types of acting like an idiot. There's
Then
the
I
idiot-
agree with you as well. Like there are probably people out there who just get drunk and don't know what
Then
the
I've got
fuck they're
people,
doing.
I know people that just turn into an absolute cunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people.
Fucking drinking.
There's
That's
two-
the thing with drinking.
Yeah.
Like you look like abuse. Like a lot
Yeah.
of abuse does come from
Yeah,
drinking. Like
100%.
Stella fucking
Yeah.
wife beater
Hell
drunk.
yeah.
Wife beater drink.
Like you neck a few pints and you've already fucking double drop kicked your fucking wife down like at least 2 flocks. Yeah, you've at least put her in a fucking armbar and like
Hell in a cell.
yeah, Helen
fucking
fucking
bro.
steel cage match like a
Yeah.
spear through a table.
You just
Yeah,
come
go
back
on,
from the bar and the next day, all you know is that your wife's put a warrant on you.
Yeah,
How's
like
this
she's
happen?
Karen's taken the kids. There's nothing left.
There's two types of idiots when you get drunk. There's the funny guys who like know what they're doing, but they're idiots is in like a funny way. They're being
Yeah.
sensible still. Then you've got the idiots who use being drunk. Like they obviously they are drunk, but they act more drunk than they actually are.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
So-
hate it.
yeah, it's
And,
the
like,
most.
it's
And they,
so annoying.
It's
and then
usually
they
the
do
girls.
Yeah,
it,
no,
actually,
yeah.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I'll
It
be at
is.
a party and
Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, it is to impress girls, and it's really annoying because like you ain't gonna get anywhere acting drunk. Acting drunk never gets you anywhere.
I think girls do it for attention off boys, and they think,
Yeah,
and then
it's
you know what it is? It's a desperate attempt of getting with a boy, but using being really drunk as an excuse to do it, so not make yourself.
I fell into
like,
and now my titties are
Oops,
out.
I've fallen.
Like,
my
me
hand has
personally,
slipped and
I'd
literally
rather
wanking
get
you
with
off.
a girl when she's sober than not like passed out drunk and she can't even remember it the next day.
Or she's
Yeah.
pretending
That's
to be
like-
like that.
Yeah.
Whoops! I'm so
Right.
drunk. I'm fucking your pet fish.
Whoops, I'm so drunk. I'm literally.
Babe, you know I
Oops,
don't
I'm
like
so
it when you
drunk.
do
I'm
that.
accidentally necking on with your dad. Like,
I haven't seen my dad in 4 years. How'd you find him?
oh Jesus.
Dunno.
Damn,
No,
he must
but
be a horny fucker.
yeah, but obviously, like you said, like then the thing is, there are consequences of drunk, like drinking. You know, you see some people drink driving, like they drink way too much and they think they're fine. They get in a car and then they end up either taking their own line or taking someone else's,
Yeah.
just for being idiots and like getting in a car.
Peak.
Like, what are your thoughts on like drink driving and stuff, and like
Drink
how
driving.
how much should you actually have until you're like not able to drive?
None.
What
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
You
limit?
can't
No.
like. I think there's
I
like.
feel
a thing,
if you have a pint
There
or
is
you
a-
have a
I
glass
think
of
there is
wine,
a
the
thing.
limit? It's just two,
it's either 2 glasses
two-
of wine or
It's-
3 pints.
three
it's-
pints.
it's 2 pints. I'm
Is
pretty
it
sure.
2
It's
pints?
two
It's
pints or
probably
2
2
glasses of
pints.
wine. It's 2 of each.
But then
It's
my
probably
opinion,
2
my opinion on it is depends how much you can drink. If you're a lightweight, you shouldn't drink at all. Like compared to my dad can drink quite a lot. So if I was to go, let's say I went out for a meal with him and he had 4 pints, I trust him to drive home because I know he can.
It's like everyone's different.
Everyone
But like some people can have like 2 pints and like they're like, no, I can't
If
drive.
car
there's
crashes
no
are
way.
happening when people are sober, there's way more chance of it happening when someone's drunk.
Yeah.
Because they
Like,
don't, yeah.
You could be a little bit tipsy and still.
Still, you're
you
not
could-
as you're
yeah,
not as spot on as you
Yeah,
would be if
exactly.
you're like 100% sober.
The thing is, like, if I was to ever be in that situation when I was in a car, I wouldn't. I still like, depending on how I feel, I wouldn't risk it if I was
No,
like,
I need-
seriously
no.
drunk,
No, never.
or if I felt. If,
I don't even think I'd have I don't think I'd have one than more like 1 pint and drive.
yeah.
I don't think I'd even do
You
that.
get caught.
I'd have
If you're
one
really
maybe.
drunk,
I'd have like 1 pint and I'd say, yeah, I'm
it's
driving.
like
That's that.
straight license gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point.
You just
Or at
fuck
least
up
like,
the
or
car.
you've got to go through one of them massive like driving things.
Yeah.
Where it's like you sit in there with like a load of fucking weirdos and they talk about why you shouldn't be driving. And there's like one of them who's literally just like cutting a fucking like cutting their arm like that, just staring at you because they're all fucking prison.
They just mark like the gear stick like.
Yeah, they're just
markings
doing the
and like-
fucking graffiti S on their
Yeah.
fucking chests.
This is actually super dark. Why we're talking?
Yeah, I don't know. He's gone off top.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
welcome.
This one's really gone off topic.
Yeah, but
It's still on topic,
it's,
but at the
it's
same
drugs
time,
and
it's like,
it's drinking. Like, you know, when you think about drinking, like you know, if you think drinking straight away, you think drugs because most chances are, like you said, George, like if you go out to a party and you're drunk and someone offers you, I don't know, let's say like a line of cocaine or something like that, you're not gonna turn. Most chances are when you're drunk, you're gonna go fuck it. Like I'm
Yeah,
drunk, so
why
I might as
not?
well do it.
Might as well.
Compared to if you're sober, like you're gonna go, no, I
You
don't
have-
want
you
anything to
have-
do with that.
Yeah.
Less control of
Yeah.
what you want to do.
What you-
And peer pressure will get to you more if. You're
I don't
drunk.
think so,
I'm
because
sorry
I
I had
don't-
to mention peer pressure, but I had to.
I don't think so.
Fair
Like,
enough.
I don't think peer pressure is like
peer pressure.
when I'm drunk, like if
Because it's gay. You can't stand up for yourself.
yeah, like if I'm drunk, more chances are I'm gonna tell someone to fuck off if they're peer pressuring me because you know you've got no like limits, so you don't really care what you say to someone.
So like, it's like, why are you telling me to put the whole glass in my mouth? Are you gay, bruv? Like, shut
Are
up.
you gay? Shut
Shut
up.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Or
don't
neck
care.
that shot, fuck off, cunt. I'll do whatever I want. Do you know what I mean? I'll neck that fucking shot when I want to neck
I'll
that
give
shot.
I'll give a good example of not remembering what you like. I think this has only been the only time I've ever not remembered what I've done.
I thought you were
that
gonna name
night.
names, and I was like, whoa, whoa.
No,
whoa.
no, 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 my ex.
Shit, that's my sponsor out the window. Goodbye, Ladbrokes. no more like expensive intro like the True Geordie's got that fucking lit music. That's it for me.
Ain't gonna get my Sports Direct mug now. Fuck.
Fuck man.
Sports Direct
That's
playing
me off
cards.
Emmerdale.
Fuck.
Yes.
That's me off Emmerdale.
I've actually still got a Sports Direct playing card deck.
Oh, fucking
Anyway,
hell.
mate.
back on
What's the
subject.
story?
Yeah,
Um,
go on.
So I was at my friend's party, and I got to a point where I was
How long?
super drunk, and obviously I still know what I'm doing because I'm a conscious drinker. And it got to the point where I also have like when I get drunk, my OCDs go through the fucking roof.
Right.
So this party was a mess, and everyone went upstairs, and I was kind of like I'm buzzing, thinking, holy shit, what do I do? I had to calm myself down some. So I
Yeah.
cleaned the entire living room of of my friend's house.
What,
where
just
the
like
party
the
was.
mess and all
Just
that?
all the mess. Just started cleaning it.
Bottles, all
Got
that
it
kind of shit.
spotless. Just cleaning it up, everything, because
Yeah.
I needed to do something to calm myself down. And I calmed myself down, and after that, I was there for like half an hour, between
Mm.
half an hour and an hour, and I was like, holy fuck, I'm tired, but I couldn't sleep. The next thing I know, I don't know what happened between thinking I can't sleep and when I woke up, but I woke up. I was downstairs, and the next thing I know, I wake up sitting on the top of the stairs of my friend's house. And my friend, one of my other friends that was staying around as well, came up to the top of the stairs, shook me and went, mate, do you know how you got here? I was like, wait, what? And I was like, fucking, I'm on the stairs.
So wait, did you know that maybe you might have just had a really real dream that you cleaned the kitchen when you actually didn't? And the
Oh no,
actual
I
truth
know I
was-
did it.
Oh, you know.
I know I did it.
Because
I
I was gonna say you might have just dreamt that from how pissed you were apart and walking up the stairs you passed out.
I
So you just don't remember how you.
don't remember how I got on the stairs. I was literally set.
Unless you were literally walking up the stairs and you passed out, so you don't remember that bit of it. Because when people get passed out or like they get knocked out, they do forget a lot of things that happened before.
Yeah, to be fair, I was really tired, so that might have been it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also if you were that drunk, you probably would have just like blacked out.
Yeah, and like I was literally sitting, so my arse was on a step, my feet were on the step below it.
Yeah.
I had my head between my legs and just my hands over me like that. And I woke up to like my back was fucking killing me.
Yeah,
no,
I
I can
swear
imagine.
to God.
What time did you? Do you remember what time you went to sleep and what time you woke up? Do you
I
have
know
any-
the part. I know I was cleaning at around
What's the
like.
specifics?
I know I was cleaning at around half
Details.
3.
You was cleaning
I
at half
started
3.
cleaning around half 3.
And what time did you wake up?
Around like 9:30.
So you slept
Oh,
like that
oh,
for like
you were out
6
for
hours.
long.
6 hours bent with your back was like that.
Pretty
No wonder
much.
your fucking back was
Yeah.
killing.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just didn't. I don't know how I didn't like fall over or anything.
Just left on.
Yeah, it
Just
on the
left
steps.
butt naked, just like, just like, help.
Just woke up like, oh, not again.
Oh.
Anyone else got any similar stories?
Kind of, yeah. So when I went out to this
Raped his
party kind
girlfriend.
of, oh Jesus, when I went out to this like party
That's the
thing,
next one.
so that's the next one. Oh, but that's to come, lads. No, but when I went out to this party thing, I brought like a bottle of Malibu just for me.
Ooh.
So I necked
Cheeky
the whole
Malibu.
thing of that.
Who
And
the
that-
fuck goes to an alcohol
Buys
store
Malibu.
and buys Malibu as their solo drink?
Yeah, but there was beers there. There was beers there. So
Who
it was
who looks at the whole alcohol section? Thinks I'm gonna be drinking by myself tonight. Malibu,
What do you get then?
huh?
What do you get?
Probably something like a fucking Jaeger.
What's
If I want to
Who
get
gets
drunk,
Jaeger?
get fucked.
It's two things you go to if you go into a party. You either bring a bottle of Jack Daniels or you bring a bottle of
Jack,
Desperado.
Coke and Jack.
Yeah,
Or-
true. Coke and
Desperado
Jack
is
is
your
good.
go-to drink if you want to get licked. You can just sip it. It's like not even.
That's that.
Doesn't taste of alcohol at all.
Do you know what I will tell you is my like if I was to get absolutely pissed, do you know what the one drink is that will completely finish me off?
What?
Pink gin.
Yeah, I've heard like loads of people drink pink gin. Apparently, it fucks them quick because there's no taste of.
That's the shit that Jasmine.
A lot of girls drink
Red-
that.
Reynolds.
Not being like sexist, but a lot of girls do drink like pink gin. And they just get
Yeah,
absolutely
At
fucked.
Reading.
I
At Reading
think,
this
like, a
year.
lot-
Oh really?
Yeah,
What,
there was
they
this
pop-
girl. So basically, there was like these.
And they're big bottles as well.
Yeah,
the pink
no, it was
gin, they're
basically-
big
this was
fucking
in,
bottles.
In like it was meant to be like a palm tree, like this big,
Yeah.
filled with pink gin, and it's just got this straw.
Right.
And
and you're sipping it as well.
Yeah,
that's the
we
worst
were
thing.
camping
To sip
like
alcohol.
an
This
hour,
is like
an hour and 30 walk from the actual main bit.
right.
So this whole walk is us just drinking, getting as fucked as we can.
That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
And it was the most drunk I've ever been. Went into slow tie, just came out sick everywhere.
That's the worst thing though, isn't it? Because you're not only you're drinking pink gin, but you're sipping it out of a straw. So sipping alcohol actually gets you.
Yeah, it
like,
wasn't even like
done
just
up quicker
pink gin
than-
we was drinking. Like Alfie had bottle just full of vodka.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. No, but so what's like your worst experience with alcohol? Like,
My worst
what-
experience
wow,
yeah.
with
I haven't really had.
alcohol.
I haven't had a bad experience with alcohol. There's other stuff I've had bad experiences with. Like,
Yeah.
Does beating your girlfriend at the time count?
But
A
yeah.
little bit.
Well, I'm off the list then. I wouldn't do that. I'm a sensible person.
He's lying, by the way.
He's lying.
He's lying.
Wait,
Shit.
what?
He-
I'm confused.
He came in here with a
Shit.
baseball bat and started
It's
kicking
Oh,
off because
that's
he
the
wanted
type
more
of beating.
time.
I thought like slang beating. I was
Yeah, I was like,
thinking,
yeah, that's not bad. For
Yeah,
you.
I
was
just
like-
get I just get super pissed and just turn into Chris Brown for no reason. I just go black.
Shout out Chris Brown. But,
Shout out Chris Brown.
Shout out
What a
Chris
fucking
Brown.
legend.
link up soon.
Link up with Chris Brown soon.
Yeah,
Hold tight, Rihanna.
I think that was her throat. Anyway, anyway, moving on.
Worst experience with alcohol. Fuck. Okay. Oh, who cares? We got time.
Yeah.
Are we all right with time? Or?
Yeah, we got like 15
You
minutes.
can,
15, 20 minutes.
No, I'm saying like, would this be enough to cut it off, or do we still need a bit more?
I mean, like, you
Well,
can
we
easily
can
edit
edit
it.
talking
You can
and we
edit
can
it.
edit it,
Like,
so
this
it
bit we're
doesn't
talking about now, you can edit
Yeah,
that out.
Yeah,
cut it out.
exactly. So how long has it been recording for? Does it say?
It started like 30
It
minutes.
doesn't. It won't say at the bottom there.
It's
it won't say-
50.
It won't say.
Oh, I'll say give it like 5 more minutes then, and we're cool.
Alright.
Let's get a few more stories.
I feel
in.
like coming back.
So, one thing about alcohol is,
Fair
sorry about that, but like in 2017, 59% of like deaths to do with were to do with alcohol, like around UK, like drinks, like 59% of people who were drinking a lot died,
God damn.
which is a lot if you look at that. So like, what are your opinions on that? Do you think like maybe at pubs, if someone is too drink, they should stop serving them drinks, or do you think because of business and wanting to make money, they should continue?
I definitely feel like like pubs and all that. That people, any place that serves alcohol, like Tesco for instance, like they don't really have like a jurisdiction against it because they come in bottles. They don't come in like
So they
pint
can
after
buy as
pint after
much
pint.
as you want.
You can
yeah.
buy as much as you want because you could be for a party or whatever.
Yeah,
Tesco aren't gonna know.
they're not gonna. Yeah,
Yeah, but when it comes to a pub, they're pouring you straight out the tap and giving it to you. So I feel like if staff can clearly see either you're being too chaotic,
Yeah.
or you're starting to get violent, or get like passive aggressive, or just
Yeah.
aggressive in general, I definitely feel like it should
Or
take.
weird in that
Yeah,
kind of
or
like
weird. They
to
should
certain
take
kind of-
action.
Yeah.
They should start off with warning them, as
Most
in
pubs
like
do though, unless like
yeah,
most pubs, if they see
But
some
as
guy
I've seen,
causing ag, they're gonna kick him out.
yeah, they kick you
A
out.
lot in like so when I've gone on holiday before though, you've seen holiday. It's very like in like foreign
Yeah, not
countries.
foreign countries, they
It's
don't give a
very
shit.
like
Yeah,
they'll just
no.
feed you alcohol to make money. Compared to here, it's different.
But with your question of like, should the like staff like if they see someone that's clearly really drunk, should they report it? At the same time, it's not their job.
It's not their
It's
responsibility.
if they are with other people, one, those people shouldn't have let them get that drunk, and two, if they think that they are really drunk, then they should call an ambulance or something.
Yeah, that's good. That's
True.
good. Or just
True.
just take them home. Do you know
Like,
what I
I've
mean?
been in situations where I've been looking at this girl and I'm like, she looks like she's more than
She's more than legal.
fuck,
I'd run per bump
she's
any day.
more than drunk, and then like
And when people
It's
in
not-
that, when people are
Is
like
that
that,
what you call a victim in foreign countries, or a possible
jeez.
victim, or is that just me? Okay, I'll step out of this one.
right, we're gonna have to edit that one out.
I know one girl though, she got spiked at a party and then she thought she was really, really drunk, and then next thing you know, she's being taken away in an ambulance.
Yeah.
Hold tight, Daniel Spargo, Mabs.
Right.
Oh, that is going to be
hell.
edited out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, but,
We'll have to
um,
edit like 30 minutes.
I feel like as well with no, I'm not gonna edit
I
it.
feel
Fine,
like
leave it.
half of the things you're gonna edit out is gonna be me.
yeah,
solely.
No, it will, it
I
will.
think
I'm okay with that.
I think like we were saying with that though, like that's like with pubs doing that where they're like giving people too much alcohol. That's what starts the fights, because then people are just like you're giving people too much to a point where then people aren't going to get along and they're going to fight because they're pissed and they get angry too quickly. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that's one thing I think. Is there anything else you guys have to say or?
Coming back to the whole thing about pink gin, I definitely feel like a little subtopic. I definitely shut the fuck up.
Kitchen.
I definitely feel like alcohol shouldn't be genderalized. Is that a word?
Yeah, I know
That
what
ain't
you
a
mean.
fucking
Yeah,
word.
no, I get what
But you know,
mean.
I'm like people like I've told people before like pink gin will finish me off if I get too like. And people are like, oh, you drink pink gin.
That's a woman's drink. Kind
Yeah,
of
it's a
like,
woman's drink.
yeah.
You get like it's alcohol at the end of the day. If it's alcohol, I'm putting it in my fucking liver and rupturing myself.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't care. I don't care what you think.
No,
I'm
not
gonna
drinking wine.
shatter my immune system.
I don't
if
like
have to.
wine
I'm
either.
not drinking wine.
I think you see like the stereotype is boys like guys drink like
Beer.
pints and then women drink wine, or you know you don't like if you see a woman with a pint like you kind of go like oh what the hell, but like realistically I think like you said like whatever alcohol it is you like you should just drink it.
I definitely have seen a lot of guys get wine, a lot of girls get beers.
Yeah.
I know a lot of girls that do get beers and a lot of guys that
Yeah,
get wine.
yeah.
Because it's
And there's a
just
lot of guys that
alcohol.
like wine as well. That I know guys that like really like white wine and
I think that's really puff though. Like, I think it's really like
I just don't like.
wine is just it is a very feminine drink. Like
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but that's been stereotyped from because you know in the early days that was how it's seen. Guys drink beer, women
Yeah.
drink
It's
wine.
probably more due to like culture
Yeah.
of women.
Yeah,
that they've been known
100%.
to
Like,
drink
culture's
wine.
changed. now
wine's
of
the
how
one that
women
gets
are-
you the most drunk though. Like
Especially expensive wine, you see that like high fucking like
yeah.
percentage wine, and it's like fucking expensive as shit.
I think the only alcoholic drink that everyone can get along with is cider.
Yeah,
Cider's
Cider's such an-
cider's such
Gender
a-
neutral.
cider.
Yeah.
it not,
Gender neutral cider. Yeah.
I think cider's one of them drinks. So like, if you fancy having like alcohol, but you don't want to get too fucked, it's a nice, easy drink to drink. Do you know what I
Bit
mean?
of Recorder Leg, bit of copper,
Absolutely mash up.
a bit of
of
Bulmers.
Really?
But then the thing is, yeah, but
I could name drop.
with
What?
Name
with
drop it.
no,
Go
no,
on,
no,
if you're
no.
bad.
Say after, innit?
Illuminati.
No,
What?
what's it?
So I say after, innit?
I don't know who that is, bro.
Say mums.
Just
Triangle
just say.
here.
Alec.
Say mothers.
Oh.
Oh fucking
Oh,
hell.
why'd you do that? What's
That's an
that?
A, bro. For you,
Oh,
no.
it's-
Oh, what is that? No, that's a
Dude,
triangle.
That's an A.
I don't know what you'd say. 'Cause
That
it does
looks like a
it does look
pyramid.
like a triangle, then it does look like an A as
It
well.
looks like a
Does
pyramid.
look, it looks, no, but I'm talking about this bit's the middle
I would
bit.
just done that.
Oh yeah, no.
But I feel like with cider, like you said, like
That is the exact same to
No,
what
it's
I
not,
done.
'cause that's blocked off.
no, that's more of an A. I'd say that's
Yeah.
more of an A because it's
Gang
coming
shit,
down,
bruv.
innit? Yours is ending
Yeah,
there.
get a better A.
I studied gang signs for like 6 minutes.
Alright, let's go back on
Imagine
to. Alright,
listening to this and being like, what are they actually
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
Like,
They could be like looking at each other's toes for all they know.
right, let's go back. Let's go back to
Butt
thing.
naked.
So
Alcohol.
like yeah, to alcohol. You know, good
Nice.
conversation there. But like you're saying, like, I feel like any drink, whether it's high percentage or a lot, if you drink like shit tons of it, in the end of the day, you're gonna get smashed. Whether that's drinking like loads of cider, You know,
Something
obviously
KB
cider's
or
not a
something.
high percentage, but if you're drinking like pints and pints and like gallons and gallons of it over and over again, like you're gonna get fucked. Doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? The same with any drink you're drinking,
You
like
know when you're like that
massively,
drunk,
massively,
and then
massively.
each time you have like a sip of that drink, you feel yourself get more and more drunk.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's a good,
That's
it's
just
a,
not a
it's
good
a good,
feeling.
it's a
Not
good
bad.
but bad
It's not good.
feeling. Like you
Right.
enjoy it, but the next morning, you know, you're not gonna fucking enjoy
There's
it.
only one flaw with alcohol that I can find, but like I'm cool with it. You
What?
constantly need a fucking piss.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you break the seal. Ever heard of the seal?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a
you
thing?
break
No,
the
because I've never
is a
really
thing.
had that.
It is a
like-
thing.
What
Like,
is it? What
It's
actually is
not
it?
like
Explain
it's
it.
not like an actual
It's
seal.
not
It's
an
not
actual
like
thing.
it's not like you're breaking your male hymen or
something.
Yeah,
something.
no,
Keep on
exactly.
pissing.
It's not like an alcohol hymen.
So what? You won't stop.
Yeah, so
Pretty-
apparently if you go once, you're gonna go like
You're gonna
20
go
times.
20
But it's
Pretty
not.
much,
billion
if you drink
times.
enough alcohol, your liver will react to it. So like
Right.
you'll just keep pissing and piss because you're filling yourself up with so much alcohol. It's just gonna keep going through
gonna
like.
I mean,
rush
I
hour.
drink a lot and I need to piss a lot, but I wouldn't say it's like 20 times. I just say I'll have a piss, then
No,
maybe
no, no.
half
Yeah,
we're not-
hour
we're not
later or
exaggerating.
20
It'd be
minutes.
It won't be like it'll be like every half an hour.
Yeah, I probably have had that then because I've if I drink like if I've had a lot
Yeah,
to
you go
drink,
once, you go
you
half
go
and
once, then
half.
about
Yeah.
20 minutes later you need
Yeah,
another
exactly.
piss because
It's
like you said, it's
like-
how your liver reacts.
It's not like people say that as in like generalizing like people would piss every day for like once or twice a day,
Yeah,
if anything. With alcohol, you could be drunk for like 3 hours and be pissing like 6 times in them 3 hours.
yeah, and then
Because-
have a break for like an whole hour and then
Yeah.
you need to piss again.
Yeah, I need to
It's
piss.
just random, innit?
It's
It's
just,
just
your liver, it's just your
random.
liver just like reacting to the alcohol, so
One
just constantly
thing-
flushing it out.
With alcohol that just annoys me is like people go like this is these are like people that are just not really clued up in certain stuff. Like they'll go, "Oh, I never do drugs or anything like this," and then next thing you know, they're drinking. You're like, well, you're
That
clearly
is
drinking.
me.
It's
Like, you're
yeah,
killing-
but
you're-
I smoked
That is me,
weed.
Yeah, but you're killing
But-
you're killing yourself more by drinking
Yeah,
alcohol than
100%.
much more than
If
you are
look at,
smoking
like,
weed.
People who've drunk weed,
weed.
drunk alcohol their whole life, and then you look at people like Snoop Dogg.
He smoked weed his whole
Yeah.
life.
There's not a.
I mean, look how many
Well, he's basically anorexic though.
Well,
You
yeah,
see
but
things.
But he's not
like,
like
look at Paul Gascoigne, and then
Yeah,
look
no,
at
Paul Gascoigne
yeah,
is-
Paul Gascoigne's a poor example of an alcoholic and a cokehead.
like,
What
big-
it does to
what's
you?
his name? Tommy Chong. Google him. He's some like old man, like one of the
Okay.
first ever like weed people guys. But he's just bare old. Just
But he's doing all right.
bare- Yeah, he looks
Look
healthy.
at, like you look at Mike Tyson, yeah, he was a massive alcoholic and like cocaine addict, and he was going down the wolves. Now he smokes weed and he's fine and he doesn't do any of that.
For
I just
someone that has, as you said, done a lot of drugs, he don't look too bad.
no, he doesn't like. And if you listen to some of his drug stories, you'd actually be surprised how like he's still fucking alive.
Yeah.
Like the amount of cocaine that guy has probably fucking put into his body is like
Yeah, there is some people with drugs that are just complete animals. Like I literally saw a video of this guy. It must have been like 20 ecstasy pills.
some
He
people, like you
just
said,
ate 'em. He just ate 'em.
like you said, some people are
chewing
just
on 'em,
animal
like-
drugs and they can do loads. Compared to some people can have like one little line of cocaine and just feel absolutely fucking destroyed.
Yeah, there's some people like I know one guy could take pill of ecstasy, wouldn't hit him, but he had to put it on the zoo and he's
Absolutely
sleeping.
fucked.
Like,
But all drugs are different. Some people react to drugs differently than other people
100%.
would. You know, like some people might go like have a load of cocaine, and be like, yeah, this doesn't really affect me. But then, like you said, could like smoke a load of weed and be absolutely fucked.
yeah,
It's just some drugs affect people differently.
Yeah, like fucking THC vapes, mate. They finish.
They
me.
they finish anyone. They
me,
finish like most people though.
no, but all those was spice.
I just became
you
skizzy.
just smoke spice pretty much.
Yeah.
Have you tried that then?
Yeah, those
Yeah,
THC
yeah, yeah.
vapes,
I've tried
when
it
they
as
all
well.
Came out, when they all came out, it was just filled with pretty much. There was no THC
Was it just
really.
spice?
If you look at all the that pure THC cartridge that you can get for like £80,
Yeah.
that would fuck you up.
But
That's,
the
all,
fir-
that's
yeah.
all the shit that's going on with all the people that have died with vapes.
What
Yeah, the
is it
popcorn
THC
one.
then
It-
that's
it's
fucking
like
them?
apparently they found traces like THC and shit, and
But they're probably buying the
it's to do
cheapy.
with- yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. They're buying the cheap shit where people are putting other things in them just so they don't have to put all their fucking thing in it, and
Yeah.
it ends up fucking you up. Like you said, if you want proper THC, you've got to pay that full amount of money.
100%.
It's like, why are you gonna buy? It's like going, oh yeah, like I know it sounds stupid, yeah, But if you're going on a fucking flight and you can either pay expensive for a safe flight, or you can pay cheap for a fucking really dangerous
Innit?
flight, you're gonna go with the fucking expensive flight every single
Yeah,
time,
the
aren't you?
safer one.
Because
yeah.
it's safer,
The
and you
safer
know,
option.
although you're going to get fucked, you're going to be okay. Compared to when you're buying this like 30, 20 quid fucking THC off some
Yeah.
dodgy cunt, and then you're smoking it and you feel your liver fucking burning inside. That's when you
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
you
no,
fucked up.
exactly, you
Yeah.
fucked.
Like,
Just because you was a cheap bastard would rather fucking buy cheaper stuff. Do you know what I
like
mean?
one thing with weed is like you can't really, by looking at it, you can tell whether it's shit or not.
Yeah,
But the thing is with like ecstasy,
pills you
you
can't.
just don't know
yeah,
what
you
the
don't
fuck
know.
is in
Yeah.
them. And I've
get
watched
them-
documentaries where people literally put in rat poison
Yeah, I've seen that as
In-
well. They put
in-
rat poison in.
in his pills. And it's like,
Have you seen the Gordon Ramsay one when that bloke's making the cocaine?
Oh, yeah, and he gets
And he's
yeah.
literally in the middle of fucking forest and he's putting all this shit in
he's
it.
gone. Like,
Yeah, no,
And you're
he-
like,
he-
what?
And he gets so high from it as well because he's fumes.
It's just like
He's broken.
I was saying, I think with drugs, like if you are gonna do drugs, don't be cheap and buy the fucking cheapy, shitty ones that are dangerous. Just buy the expensive ones and
Know
make
your
sure,
dealer.
know who you're
Yeah.
actually buying drugs off of before it's too late and you're fucking dead.
I'll keep that in mind.
like you can buy weed
So
for free.
will I.
Like,
You done?
Not
Yeah,
yet, so we
not
still
yet.
called him.
Okay. You got to be quick because there's an event happening downstairs which I've got to be at.
Right,
Oh.
okay,
So you got 10 minutes, all right?
right, that's fine.
All right.
We've got like 5 minutes.
fucking idiot now.
Got like 5 minutes. You probably.
Yeah, so should we just cut it off here? Alright, hold on, I need to do the thank you for listening to our podcast and
Yeah, man.
have a good evening, lads.
See you later, mate.
Bye bye.
Drugs.